Welcome everyone to the swearing in of the 2017-2018 Herndon Town Council. I'm Jennifer Boysko, a delegate representing this community, 86th District, and it is my honor and privilege to serve as Master of Ceremonies for this evening's event. I invite everyone to stand, and we will all be doing the Pledge of Allegiance of the United States of America, and please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'd like to introduce and invite former council member Harlan Reese to sing our national anthem. Harlan has been involved in choral music for over 54 years and has served as the director of the Town Square Singers and president of the Herndon Foundation for the Cultural Arts. Harlan has been extensively involved in our local arts community and has volunteered and provided leadership to many organizations through his 28+ years here in the town. And Harlan, if you'd like to get us going, thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Harlan, for that beautiful rendition of our national anthem. Our next guest is Reverend Stephen Smith Cobbs. He has served as pastor of Trinity Presbyterian Church in Herndon since 1997. Reverend Smith Cobbs moved to Herndon from Texas, and he is an avid sports fan. In addition to his work at Trinity, Reverend Smith Cobbs participates in many community service activities in the Herndon area, which we all know, including Quarterstones, health work for Northern Virginia, classical ballet, theater, and he helps plan music for the annual Herndon Festival. Reverend Smith Cobbs, please let us have our invocation.
It's my privilege to be here with you all tonight. Together, let us pray. Most gracious and eternal God, we gather today as a grateful people who enjoy the many blessings you have bestowed on this community we call the town of Herndon. Today we are especially grateful for this swearing-in ceremony, marking a new beginning in our journey as citizens of Herndon. We pray that you will shower the elected leaders of this town council, and especially Lisa, our mayor, with your life-giving spirit. Fill them all with a love of truth and righteousness, that they may serve you in this town of Herndon ably. Enrich their hearts with your wisdom, that they may lead us in renewing the ties of mutual respect which form our civic life. Sustain them as they lead us to exercise our privileges and responsibilities as citizens and residents of this community, that we may all work together to enhance the well-being of all who live and work here. May they lead us to become, in the words of Martin Luther King Jr., members of a beloved community, loving our neighbors as ourselves, so that all of us may more closely come to fulfill the promise of our founders, that we might be part of one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All this we ask in your holy name. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Smith Cobbs, for your very beautiful and heartfelt prayer. There are so many wonderful people here. It is great to see everyone's smiling faces and this community coming together. I'm thrilled to be able to share with you. Tonight, we are joined by several distinguished guests, and I would like to recognize and extend a warm welcoming to Drainesville District Supervisor John Faust. see her here, but I understand Kate Hanley, our Secretary of Fairfax County Electoral Board, should be here. Fairfax County General Register for Elections is Cameron Sansnet. Is he here? There you are, Cameron. From U.S. Senator Mark Warner's office, AP is here. Everybody's favorite. From Congressman Jerry Connolly, Virginia 11th District, Alex Robbins should be here. Representing the 33rd State Senate District, Jennifer Wexton and her husband, Andrew. Former Herndon mayors, Carol Bruce, Steve DeBenedettis, Michael Riley, Rick Thosen, former Herndon Council members, former Vice Mayor Connie Hutchinson, Richard Downer with his wife Linda, Melissa Jonas. We've already introduced Harlan, but I'd like to recognize his lovely wife Midge. And I'd also like to have a warm welcome for the mayor of the town of Leesburg, Kelly Burke. Former mayor of Leesburg, Dave Butler, I see you right there. Our wonderful town manager, Art Anseline, and his wife, Susan. Our town attorney, Lisa Yates, and her husband, Orion. Herndon's very own chief of police, Maggie DeBoard. Our wonderful former town attorney, Richard Kaufman, and his lovely wife, Georgina. And I'm just going to take a point of personal privilege and say my daughter, Sophie Claire, is here as well. The babysitter of the four first children, I'll say. I also understand that Daryl Smith, who is a former vice mayor and chief of police, is in the room, and I didn't get a chance to recognize him. I see several members of our planning commission, our ARB, HPRB, our BZA, and other town boards and commissions. If you'd like to stand and just wave your hands, I thank you for being here and giving us your time and talents. There are many members of the management team of the Herndon Police Department, town staff who were here this evening. Also, raise your hands. So thankful for all you do for us. And then finally, I'd like to ask all the family members of our new 2017-2018 council and mayor to stand up for recognition, because your love, support, and patience makes it possible for these individuals to serve our community. Thank you all. Now, if you will please join me in welcoming our Herndon Town Clerk, Vicki Wellershouse. She will administer our oaths of office. Vicki.
Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I, Lisa C. Merkel,
I, Lisa C. Merkel,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and impartially
and impartially
discharge all the duties
discharge all the duties
incumbent upon me
incumbent upon me
as the mayor
as the mayor
of the town of Herndon
of the town of Herndon
for the term of
for the term of
January 1,
January 1,
2017
2017
through December 31st, 2018,
through December 31st, 2018,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my abilities,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations. Miss Jenny, and who would you like to join me? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Jennifer K. Baker,
I, Jennifer K. Baker,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will
and
faithfully
impartially
and impartially
discharge all the duties
discharge all the duties
incumbent upon me
incumbent upon me
as a member
as a member
of the Herndon Town
of the
Council
Herndon Town Council
for the term of
for the term of
January 1, 2017
January 1, 2017
through December 31, 2018,
through December 31, 2018,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my abilities,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Gracie.
Haven't you done this before?
Can you use it? Okay, raise your right hand.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Grace Wolf Cunningham,
I, Grace Wolf Cunningham,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will
and
faithfully
impartially
and impartially
discharge all the duties
discharge all the duties
incumbent upon me
incumbent upon me
as a member
as a member
of the Herndon Town Council
of the Herndon Town Council
for the term of
for the term of
January 1, 2017
January 1, 2017
through December 31, 2018,
through December 31, 2018,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Didn't know I was next. Ready?
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Jeffrey L. Davidson,
I, Jeffrey L. Davidson,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and impartially
and impartially
discharge all the duties
discharge all the duties
incumbent upon me
as a member
of the Herndon Town Council
of the Herndon Town Council
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
I don't know. Let me just get my mama here.
What a family. Unfortunately, I have no good story to tell.
That would never happen.
Okay. All right. I'm ready. She's afraid to approach.
Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I, Signe Lemon Friedrichs,
I, Signe Lemon Friedrichs,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will
and
faithfully
impartially
and impartially
discharge all the duties
discharge all the duties
incumbent upon me
incumbent upon me
as a member
as a member
of the Herndon Town Council
of the Herndon Town Council
for the term of
January 1,
2017
January 1, 2017
through December 31, 2018,
through December 31, 2018,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my abilities.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
All right, I'm gonna go sign.
Nice to see you guys.
Take that. That's you.
Here comes trouble.
Yeah. Raise my right hand, right? Okay, got it.
Repeat after me. I, William J. Bill McKenna,
I, William J. Bill McKenna,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will
and
faithfully
impartially
and impartially
discharge all the duties
discharge all the duties
incumbent upon me
incumbent upon me
as a member
as a member
of the Herndon Town Council
of the Herndon Town Council
for the term of
January 1, 2017
through December 31, 2018,
through December 31st, 2018,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So are we doing this one? So you got my good side?
It's any of them. Yeah.
What are you talking about? Well, this is quite the room. Are there any other people in this room?
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Sheila Ann Milstead Olam,
I, Sheila Ann Milstead Olam,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and impartially
and impartially
discharge all the duties
discharge all the duties
incumbent upon me
incumbent upon me
as a member
as a member
of the Herndon Town Council
of the Herndon Town Council
for the term of
January 1, 2017
through December 31, 2018,
through December 31, 2018,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Thank you, Ms. Wellershouse, and congratulations to the 2017-2018 Herndon Town Council. It's now my pleasure to be able to introduce and invite forward one of our most distinguished guests this evening, my former boss, Supervisor John Faust. John was elected as the Drainesville District Supervisor for Fairfax County in November 2007, and he was re-elected in 2011 and 2015. He represents the Drainesville District, which includes Herndon, McLean, Great Falls, portions of Vienna, and Falls Church areas. John serves as the chairman of the board's Transportation Committee, as well as the Fairfax County Economic Advisory Commission. He also serves as the second vice chairman of the board's Budget Committee and on the Audit Committee. He additionally serves on the Housing Community Development Committee. John Faust is a very busy man, and it's with pleasure that I introduce him. Come on up.
Good evening, everyone. What an honor. What an honor it is to introduce Mayor Lisa Merkel. This is Mayor Merkel's third term as mayor of the town of Herndon. And in addition to performing her many duties in the town, Mayor Merkel ensures that the town's interests are well represented in the county and throughout the entire region. She represents Herndon on many important committees and organizations, including the interjurisdictional committee between Loudoun and Fairfax counties, the Northern Virginia Regional Commission, and the Nova Region Foundation. Mayor Merkel is also a member of the Arts Herndon, the Herndon Historical Society, and the Sister Cities International. Over the past 4 years, Mayor Merkel has delivered some amazing results for the town and its residents. From true game changers, like moving forward with downtown revitalization and rezoning for Herndon's transit-oriented core at the Herndon Metro Station, to making important quality of life improvements in the town. Things like improving downtown streetscapes, lighting the W&OD trail, and adding tables, umbrellas, and a new water station at the Depot Green. These are the types of quality of life issues that Mayor Merkel is delivering for us. Mayor Merkel is getting it done. Mayor Merkel often says she wants to make Herndon a welcoming and prosperous hometown for everyone. Watch her and you will see that is exactly what she is doing. Mayor Merkel worked as a teacher and reading specialist with Fairfax County Public Schools before taking on her most important role as mom to her 2 children, Zachary and Lila. She and her husband Dave are raising the family in a circa 1895 farmhouse in Herndon's historic downtown. Mayor Merkel's passion for all things Herndon and her vision for the town have injected a new energy and vitality into the community. With Lisa Merkel as your mayor, I can promise you 2 things. The next 2 years are going to be very exciting, and they're going to be very, very busy. So please join me in welcoming Mayor Lisa Merkel to the podium.
Wow, thank you, Supervisor Faust. Wow, that is quite the introduction, and I have to thank you so much for the partnership that you've helped build with the county over the past several years. And I get a lot of credit for a lot of things, and the only thing I'm taking sole credit for are those tables and umbrellas, because I did have a little fit, but that made us get them. But I can't do anything alone as the mayor. It takes a group of people that are committed to a solid vision of moving forward, who are willing to work together and overcome differences and be collegial and really step forward and be bold to make those kinds of changes happen. And I want to thank my colleagues on council moving forward and all of those colleagues that have served with me since 2010 when I was first elected as a member of the town council. It takes all of us, not just one of us. To my council colleagues and distinguished guests and so many friends and neighbors that are here, I'm so humbled. I keep looking up and there are more and more people who've lived here all their lives and people who've lived here a year or so. So it means so much to have you guys here. And for placing your trust in me once again to serve as your mayor. It's an honor and a privilege to have this job, and I'm grateful for it every day. It's with great humility that I stand before you this evening, because to be elected the first time is really exciting. Signe, Jeff, Bill, well, Bill, it's not really your first time, but we'll get to that. But the first time you're elected, it's really exciting. It's a day like no other. There's nothing like waking up the day after the election and driving through your town and thinking, wow, I've got a job to do. Yeah, Mike knows. But to be elected and then re-elected, especially for your 3rd term, it's really gratifying to know that the town is really appreciating the things that we're trying to do, and it's placed your trust in us once again. So I really want you to know how much that means to me. There's no way I would be here right now if it were not for the support of my family. I know Supervisor Faust mentioned that, and Zachary and Lila, I know it's not always easy to have your mom be the mayor. There's another meeting, and I didn't make you guys wear a tie or a dress today, so things are getting better. But I really appreciate you being here, and my Supervisor Faust said it so well. My first and most important job will always to be your mom, and so thank you for supporting me when I try to go out and do my other job, being the mayor. And Dave, who I affectionately call the First Lady of Herndon. There's no way I could do this job without your support. You are my biggest cheerleader. We've been married for 20 years this fall. Can you believe he's put up with me for 20 years? I really couldn't do it without you, and I appreciate it every day. I love you. Thank you. So when I first ran for council in 2010, and then for mayor in 2012, we had a pretty long to-do list, and my goals were pretty straightforward. We wanted to finally get that downtown plan off the page and into reality. We've been talking about it a long time. We wanted to make sure we're ready for Metro when it arrives, which when I first ran was supposed to be 2016. Turns out it looks more like 2020, but now we can see the station coming out of the ground. It's getting very exciting. But we wanted to do both of those things while holding on to that small town feel that everyone in this room, if there's one thing we can all agree on, it's that we cherish that small town, hometown feeling that Herndon has because of the careful planning and thought that's gone in by the council and mayors before us for all these years. And in almost 7 years, I can say that these objectives still remain in the forefront. But what I didn't anticipate when I was first elected was all of the rewards that I would receive on a daily basis just by walking around town serving on the town council. Like one day, not long before Christmas, within 24 hours of each other, two different people who don't know each other and aren't connected to each other in any way other than that they both live in Herndon, stopped me and said that they'd lived all over the world and they'd never felt quite as at home as they do in the town of Herndon. That's a really great thing to say to your mayor, by the way. Not long before that, a realtor stopped me at a Chamber of Commerce meeting and said, "You do know that word on the street is Herndon is the place to be right now, don't you?" And I said, of course, well, yeah, we know that. But it's nice to know that other people are figuring that out too. And then things like at a recent council meeting, we honored a Good Citizenship Award to some people who live in town who helped a person they did not know. One of our residents had fallen ill walking down the street, and they stopped to help him. And so we were able to honor all of those people, and they were able to meet face to face, and there wasn't a dry eye in the room. Those are the things that you get in a small town. And also, this is the best. Someone stopped me not too long ago. Actually, it was at the downtown meeting when both Comstock and Stout and Tea were giving their proposals. And as we were going out and the room was abuzz, everyone was excited about the two possible plans. And she said, "You know, when I first came to Herndon, I did not want to move to Herndon, but now I never want to leave." And she and her husband have bought a house across town and are planning to stay here and start their family. So I think I speak for my colleagues too when I say this is why we do the things that we do. And we have made a lot of progress over the past several years. There's still plenty of work ahead of us, but we're having a great time doing it, and it's really nice to see some of these projects finally coming out of the ground and coming to fruition. You know, my